The UN goal number 17 is all about global partnerships. Why do global partnerships matter? Even though we have the visions of ending poverty, climate change, and inequality, the most important thing to get these plans into action is getting everyone to work together. The first step is to establish partnerships with the countries that need help. This involves communication within their governments and communities. Partnering with these countries will provide a shared vision and common goal of what the future will look like.
We just touched on establishing global partnerships and developing a common goal. So, how do we go about doing this? Countries need to bring groups together that have a direct interest in a particular organization or business. That will be a leverage to start raising money and acting as a link to get the ball rolling. Reviewing progress will be a big part in noticing if the resources they are using are helping. This will happen with communication within the countries to share the experiences and tackle common issues. The UN will need to communicate with the countries on an annual basis also, and the United Nations will take stock of progress at a global level, identifying gaps and emerging issues and recommending corrective action.
The UN is partnering with the World Trade Organization in order to promote a universal trading system. Also, the OECD is going to provide economic aid to least developed countries. There are a couple of main targets that the UN is currently working on. They are trying to increase exports and remove trade barriers for developing countries. And they are also trying to respect each country's policy making system and leadership in order to achieve these goals. And they are trying to enhance global partnerships and encourage effective partnerships.
There could be some improvements to this goal. We can have better communication. 125 countries engaged their interest in sustainability goals, and 54 of those countries reported progress towards them. We also need to spread word to more countries and get them technology to help participate in the goals.
There has been progress since 2015. The overall income of aid rose from 0.32% to 7.1% in just a year. The environment, public administration, and energy sectors have received a total of $8.2 billion. Countries received $388 million in financial support for statistics. This was an increase by 2.9%. The most important progress is the involvement of people who are trying to make a difference. Schools have been developing clubs, community service trips have been established, and groups have been made in order to make the world a better place.
So, how can you help? You could join or create a group in your local community that seeks to mobilize action. You can also encourage your governments to partner with business for the implements of the goals.